I have been so excited to talk to you this whole entire week. I'm so sorry about like being late and everything. Like Zoom
No,
just
it's
gives me
okay.
like
You're
the
fine.
craziest time in the world, like each and every time. Like last time, like I had a guest email me. He's like, "Where's the link?" And I was like, "I sent it to you." And that was the whole thing. But yeah, first of all, I love your beret. I just got back from Paris, by the way, and I've been dying
Thank
to
you.
like wear a beret, and I couldn't find anything that was of like actual good quality, but yours looks so soft and like so beautiful. I love it. And the colors, so
Thank you. I'm gonna have to mail you one.
please do. Oh my God, I would absolutely love that. I'm like I said, I'm so excited to meet you. I had like 4 cups of coffee, jamming out to your music like all day and like yeah, literally. So I'm really excited to talk about like all about you. We have about like 40 minutes because Zoom is only like allowing me 40 minutes. I wish we had 40 hours, but literally, um,
It's okay. No
literally,
worries.
yeah. Tell me all about Keldamuzik. I'm super fascinated to hear about you. Your range is just incredible. I mean, I'm just like amazed by your discography, the absolute like range of music that you've done. And I'd love to know like your story and just how you got into music, everything like that.
Yeah, no worries. First of all, I just want to say thank you so much for having me. I'm just so grateful and appreciative to be here. So yes, I'm Kelda Music, hip hop artist, actress, talk show host, owner of my own digital marketing and media company, Diggs Media Group. I've been in the entertainment game like forever. I released my first album in 2006 called Shut Up Listen. And that was released by Squad Music Group, which is an independent label, and they gave me a chance gigging. I was booking a lot of, showcases and open mics. And for me, the first time when I hit the stage, I was like hella nervous. But I shouldn't have been that nervous because it was on a flatbed truck. It was like an impromptu. It was during Juneteenth in Berkeley, and I just came back from running some errands, and I had my purse on me, and I jumped on stage with my purse and the mic in my hand, and my hype guy, he just came back from church, so he was in his church clothes, and we were like, we don't care, we're gonna rock it anyway. You know what I mean? From there, I doing a lot of shows. Eventually, landed a tour in Tokyo with R&B singer Lloyd from Murder Inc. And I performed on the same stage that Lady Gaga performed on like a week before at Zeppelin. I think it's called Zeppelin Stadium. It's in Tokyo, and, gosh, that was, like, my first time performing solo, and I was performing in front of hundreds of people, and the crowd liked me so much, the security guard put me on his shoulders, he brought me down to the crowd, and I was at the time when crazy over it, and from there, everything just took off from more shows, around the country, and, eventually landed a tour with Jacques in the Caribbean. I performed in Saint Martin, Antigua, as well as Barbados, home to Rihanna.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, everything just took off. It was like a domino effect afterwards.
Oh, and you deserve it. I mean, I could never tell that you were nervous because in your music, you're just so fierce and so like I absolutely love the soul and the depth and the attitude that you put into your music. Because I listen to a lot of city girls, I listen to a lot of female rap, and you're literally like the OG. Like you pretty much pioneered that whole movement of, like
Yeah.
divas and everything like that. And so I'm just like, I'm literally like so honored to have you here. And I'm not surprised that it literally took off for you because, I mean, especially at the time, it wasn't very common to have women really be bold like that and really take center stage and just be, very confident, all about themselves, all about, empowering like women through music and through their voice. I mean, like we did have like hip hop artists and stuff like that, but it was mostly girl groups. Like I can't really remember like any like really independent like women that were into hip hop, especially mostly I like R&B, yes, for sure. But hip hop especially, like
Definitely.
that's just like a game changer. And really, I wish I was there. I mean, I was probably in like kindergarten or something at the time. No, no, no. What time, what year was that? You said 2006. I was in like, yeah, I was
Two-
in middle school or
Yeah,
something. I was a,
2006.
yeah. Yeah.
It's
But
okay.
wow.
You know the game. So
Yeah. So how long did you do hip hop for? Because I know that at some point I listened to your newer stuff, right? And it's like it took like a total 180. You kind of went into EDM, like really Cali influence, trance, meditative type of music, affirmative type of music, music that really repeats like different mantras over and over again, really hits you in your soul. So how did you kind of transition from that? Because that's a really big pivot.
yeah. So it started like in 2018 or 19. I started recording more pop and R&B. Still hip hop always, but just like any other artist, you just want to expand your fan base and you want to kind of, expand to different markets, a different audience. And so that's why I started recording with Robot Millennium. We recorded our first R&B pop track called Swipe Right, and then
I
we did
heard that earlier.
Magic, and then we did
I literally listened to that right before this. I love it.
oh my god, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. And and then from there, that's where I said, "Hey, let's do some EDM mixes." So he remixed all three songs, and he remixed them to an EDM mix. And so then we came out with the EP called The Diva Workout. So it's all EDM, fast, Afro tech, Afro beats,
Yeah.
and that led me to my latest single called Fall Apart. And that's where I'm kind of like in a spiritual mode, speaking spoken word and just really just tapping into who I am spiritually. And I want to thank him so much because he really pulled that out of me. I'm not really, just like a lot of female rappers, we're rappers, but we'll try a little singing and harmonizing here and there. You know what I mean? A lot of female rappers are starting to do it. A lot of male rappers are actually starting to do it. And yeah, my latest single is Fall Apart, and we're just kind of continuing in that mode. But soon I'm gonna cut another album where it's just gonna be some raw hip hop by Diva. You
I
feel me?
can't
Just raw,
wait.
giving it
I
to you.
cannot wait. Give it to me. Give it all to me. I mean, I love it. I mean, I
Yes,
love
all of it.
yeah, all of it, please. I mean, yeah, because I was listening to pretty much like as much of your music as I could, and I absolutely love how you kind of dabble in all of those different genres because that's pretty scary to do as an artist. Most artists just kind of stay in that one niche, and it's very rare to get out of that because you do kind of get bullied in that industry. I feel like if you do something like a little
Yeah.
different. Yeah. I mean, I can't speak from experience. I'm not in the music industry, but I do watch Baddies. And I remember this one episode on Baddies where
Ah,
I
my
remember this
favorite
one episode on
reality
Baddies
show.
where Woe Vicky was talking about Jesus because she had found like her spiritual calling, and she literally got her beat because for
Yeah.
some reason they took offense to it, which was crazy to me. But I mean, it made for some entertainment, but it just goes to show that you really have to have like that kind of grit, which you obviously displayed like in your music. I mean, like your old hip hop. Oh my God. Like, I was like, when I listened to Watch Your Mouth, I was like,
Hey.
I loved it. I absolutely loved it. So
Oh
I'm
my god, you're giving me the
I'm
chills.
feeling all
Thank
of the
you.
energy. Yeah.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it like you said, it takes a chance, and that's why I call myself Kelda Music because it just doesn't limit me to one genre of music. Even though that is my primary genre, but at the same time, I incorporate other sounds into it too. So no matter what, you still never lose the essence of Kelda Music in any of the songs. You'll always know it's me, and it's always going to be a good song.
I love that. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I love that. And who who are like your influences behind, like did you have any influences specifically behind the hip hop side and the EDM side, or did it just kind of like come to you just kind of like, oh, I kind of want to move in this direction, or oh, or like, was it more of an
Yeah.
epiphany, or
Well, I definitely loved listening to the Brat, Missy Elliott, Left Eye from
Mhm.
TLC. Like, oh my God, like I so wish Left Eye really had a chance to pursue her music career as a solo female rapper because her voice, her lyrics, her tone, she was just, oh my God, she was like a dream come true. And I already knew if she was still alive, she'd be up here with every other female rapper. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So I really liked her a lot. And then the Brat, oh my God. Like at that time too, I was kind of a tomboy when the Brat first came out. So it's like I could totally it's about. It's about relating to your audience and resonating with them. You know what I mean? And that's why the
Right.
audience is so the audience, do get thrown off sometimes when you make different kind of music. Like, when Nicki Minaj came out with Starships, she faced a lot of drama because of that. And even, couldn't perform. I think it was like the New York Summer Jam or
She
whatever,
refuses to
just because
perform it now.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
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 She could definitely perform that now because she's on top. Um, and with me, it's like just being in this business for so long, you really have to spread yourself to something new because you have to. The thing is too, I also am a big fan of Madonna because she reinvents herself
She
all the
does.
time.
Yeah.
Even Beyonce, they just reinvent themselves and they go with what's trending and it sounds good. You
Yeah.
never forget that it's not Beyonce or Madonna. You're like, that is Beyonce and Madonna. I don't care if Beyonce releases country music like she recently did, or even if Madonna started rapping. You know what I mean? You just be like,
Right.
I don't care. I'm a huge fan. You know what I mean? So
Exactly. Yeah, it's just
yeah,
another side of them. It's just another dimension, and it just shows that humans are multifaceted people. You can't box artists, you can't box anyone really, because creativity, it just creativity is creativity. Like at the
yeah,
end of the day, it's going to, fly wherever it wants to, and you just have to follow it. And fans, I feel like, get caught up in the idea of people more than the actual art. I mean, I feel like it's difficult for them to kind of separate the art from the artist. And there's like
hmm
discourse
hmm
about that all the time, but I'm glad that you make that executive decision for yourself, and it works very, very well. And I'm really glad, especially that you're doing EDM, because, it's like spring, summer, and every time like spring and summer come
yeah,
around, like my mind just does that shift. I go from like listening to like Pop Smoke to like listening to Dylan Francis in like the same,
yeah.
yeah, like as soon as daylight savings, like come.
Yeah, no, you're right. Like I totally get that feeling too. I'm like, oh my God, it's starting to get warm. Like it's that time to really come out with some more EDM and dance music because now everyone's gonna be hitting the clubs, hitting the
Yeah,
streets, and they want to hear something that they could vibe to. You know what I mean?
right.
So yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I love
Do
it.
you do any, have you done any like recent live performances lately, or are you just kind of focused more on like releasing projects at the moment?
Yeah, my last performance was actually during the Christmas season.
Nice.
And that was a festival that I did actually for the youth. It took place in San Francisco. It was a great audience too. They were really receptive to my music, and I actually performed "Queen for a Night," which is one of my main songs that represent who a diva is, and it's
Yeah.
made for everybody to listen to. All the little girls in the crowd felt like they were a queen for a night. And yeah, that was my last performance. And as of right now, yeah, I'm working on new music. I'm working with more different producers to create like a variety in my sound,
Mhm.
along with the EDM projects. And I'm also working on my podcast called Diva Talk, which we need to get you on.
Yes, please. I would love that. Absolutely.
Divas are welcome, baby. And yeah, so I have that going, and I also have the TV show Diva Talk Tonight, which is on Tubi, and that's more in like a TV setting.
Right.
Just everything is all about whoever I bring to interview. and I had that going on. I just wrapped up a film called Inhumane. I was also in a film called First Date, which is streaming on Hulu. So make sure you
Nice.
guys go watch that,
I'm gonna
especially
go
the
watch it.
ending.
I just reactivated my
Yeah.
Hulu account. Wow. Thank you. Thank you, God.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Watch it and let me know what you think.
Yeah, I will. Absolutely. Oh my God. I can't wait. I'm literally gonna watch it tonight, like while I'm editing and everything. Wow. I love that. Oh my
I
God.
love it. I love it.
Have you ever had any
Mhm.
like weird fan experiences?
Oh, okay. So it was so me and one of my girlfriends, we were heading to a club. And this is during the time where I had a little reality TV series back in 2006, 2008. It was called Diva TV, and it was where I would interview different hip hop artists and, network, mix and mingle with them. And at the end of each episode, I would put my music video called Mr. Right at the end of each episode. And so it was so funny. One of me and my girlfriends, we were going to the club. We were about to walk in, and this girl starts reciting the lyrics to Mr. Right. She was like, "Are you that Mr. Right who knows how to treat a sister right? Are you that Mrs. Right for me? Would you risk your life?" And I was like,
I
she
love
was like, "I watch
that.
it all the time."
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
So that just caught me off guard because like I'm just, being normal, just going to the club. I
Right.
wasn't booked to perform there or make any appearances. It was actually a girl and a couple of her friends, and they were all singing my song. And oh
Oh
my
my
God, like,
God. I love
oh
that.
yeah, yeah. So that was pretty weird for me because it just caught me off guard. I was like, oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
yeah.
people are really watching.
It's just like I love it.
Yeah, like, okay, it's Diva.
Oh my, see the diva energy just like emanates like through you. Like I absolutely love, I just love music like that. I mean, like growing up, like even when I was like a little girl, I just always wanted to be, like that girl, like just walking into the room and just, just the whole shebang.
You
And
are, you are wherever
yeah,
you go.
thank you. Oh my, coming from the queen diva herself, stop. I'm gonna blush.
You
Thank
know
you.
it.
Oh my gosh. What's like the most impactful performance that you've had?
I would say, there's a couple of them. So I performed at the Oscar Grant Foundation. And for those that don't know, Oscar Grant was murdered by the BART police here in Oakland. I think it was like, excuse me if I'm wrong, 2008, 2009, I think. And one of the event promoters, they told me, hey, his parents are doing a benefit concert, to honor him. And it was his anniversary, actually.
Mhm.
And I was invited to perform. And I remember I couldn't see the crowd, but I knew it was a huge crowd. Because when the lights are all on you, the crowd turns dark. You can't see anyone.
Right, right.
And I
The
just remember I
void.
released so much emotion. Yeah, I released so much emotion and expression because the song was called Almost Doesn't Count. And that's what I was talking about, black people getting killed in the streets, by the
Yeah.
authorities. And everyone gave me a standing ovation. And for me, that was just like one of my powerful performances that I'll never ever forget. So
Oh,
yeah.
God bless. Wow.
Yes.
And
Yes.
yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, that's absolutely incredible. Like I really wish I wish I was there, honestly. Like because I'm in Jersey. I mean, like I can go to like the farthest I can go is like New York or like Atlantic City or something. But I
Yeah.
mean, just to be able to have that like sense of community and just to have like your voice kind of, give people that comfort and just know that they're not alone. Like there's unity, there's a
Yeah.
community, and it's just absolutely powerful. And I'm sure it was like I'm sure if I was there I would have like literally like cried on the floor. So I mean
Oh, don't worry. I got, I mean, hopefully I can come to Jersey this year and
yeah,
make an impact on you guys as
absolutely.
well.
How many
Yeah.
do
Yes.
you
Yes.
do tour, like when was the last tour you've done?
The last tour was actually in Switzerland that I did. That was 2022 guest appearances on shows out there, and then I performed a few songs at some of the clubs there. It was the Wally season. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And so they kind of mixed some of my music with theirs when I was on stage, and I
I
just
love
started going
that.
at it, and everybody's like, "Go, go, go!" Yeah. So yeah, Switzerland was my last tour. We did like 5 days out there. So that was an amazing experience. Loved it out there and I love the fans. Like anywhere like when I go outside of my city or outside the Bay Area, like it's just so much love wherever else you go. You know what I mean? Just
Right.
shout out to the Bay. I still love the Bay. You know what I mean? But if people don't know who you are sometimes, they're just quick to dismiss you like, okay, who's this? Who cares? But shoot, go anywhere else, you tell them you're from the Bay, they're like, oh, let's get it. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
diva.
Yeah, because it's like, especially in Europe. I mean, I haven't been to Switzerland, and Switzerland's absolutely freaking beautiful. Like I've seen pictures and stuff. I've never actually been there. You're so
Yes.
lucky you've been there. But yeah, especially in Europe, because I just came back from Paris. A lot of like my French friends are like, yeah, we really love just seeing like a different mentality. And us
Hmm.
Americans are known for being like pretty, open-minded and able to be more outspoken with our opinions than most other countries, which prefer to be like more reserved and conservative. But I mean, that's why you got to book more tours and get that energy out there, you know?
Yes, straight up. Yeah, I love touring. Touring is awesome. And depending what country you go to, sometimes the promoters are really harsh on you, like knocking at at your hotel suite at like 5 a.m. Like, get up. We gotta, do a press run really quick, and then you got a quick performance at the beach, and then later that night you have the major performance. Everything else was just leading up to that.
Oh my
So
God.
touring is yeah, yeah.
Here I am drinking
Touring
four
is it's
coffees
really
just to
fun.
prepare for this. Can't even imagine.
I know. Oh my god. I'm the same way. Like a couple Red Bulls in my system, then I'm ready to go.
Right. I love that. Also, shout out to the Bay. I haven't been to San Francisco in like years, but last time I went, I do
Mhm.
just remember it being like such a laid back vibe. And like I can definitely see how like especially your newer genre of music would completely resonate with the audience. I mean, last time I was in California in general, like the people I would hang
Oh
out with,
yeah.
they would listen to music like that. Like they wouldn't really listen to like a lot of hip hop mostly as they would like not really any mainstream EDM now that I think about it. Like most of the EDM that they would listen to is mostly like trance stuff, like stuff that I would listen to if I was like on like
Yeah, yeah,
on
yeah, yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's the best. When you're on and you're in one of them dance clubs, you get
Yeah.
lost out of your mind. You're just like, I don't care if I'm here by myself. You know what I mean? I'm
Right,
just gonna dance.
right. I'm just gonna
That's
dance.
what I'm
I'm
here
just
for.
gonna
Sweat it
feel the
out.
music, and that's what it's for. I mean, like it just takes all the edge off, and it's just like I'm vibing. Like I'm
Yeah.
one
It's
with the
like
universe.
therapy.
Yeah, it's therapy for sure. It really just opens your mind like crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. It really does, and, to be honest, like, the feedback that I've been receiving I did an event actually, in Oakland. It's called, the promotion company is called We Push Play, and they specifically, book artists for, dance and EDM music, and they booked me to premiere, crowd loved it. We were
Not
rocking, everybody was excited. Yeah, and I'll say that was probably the first time I got nervous on stage because I'm like, "Okay, uh, this is a different kinda diva Kelda music you're gonna get," but I'm gonna like it anyway. So, shut up and listen.
Exactly. Oh my God. Also, I do wanna talk about your berets because like I'm like literally like mesmerized at the softness of it right now. Like I literally just want to like wear it right
Oh.
now. Especially since like coming back from Paris. So like when did you get into like making berets and do you like currently like sell those like aside from like music like you have like your own like
Yeah.
side business and stuff like that?
Yeah, so my berets, they're called Tams Berets. They're
Okay.
exclusively on sale on Amazon. And I actually launched the berets in 2021, thanks to COVID, because at that time we were all figuring out what are we going to do to keep our brand relevant, to keep the fans engaged and interested. And I said, hey, you know what? Berets have never been branded in the hip hop community, and it hasn't even really been branded in the Black community like that, right?
Yeah.
So that's where I said, hey, you know what? Let's make berets and let's make 10 different colors. Let's make as many colors as we can. And get this. Now that I have berets, I've been hosting a lot of fashion shows, and any customer that lives local that purchases my berets, I have them walk on the runway. And I even fans who purchase the berets, they're on the runway. Friends who purchase berets, you're on my runway.
Oh my God.
So that's open. Yeah, it's opened more doors for me. And now, I'm performing at fashion shows, and I have a booth set up. I have my diva girls wear the Temps, and they're at the booth selling my berets. So it's been a fantastic and tremendous business move for me, artist wise. A
Yeah.
lot of artists have merchandise, but it's all about making something that is missing, right? Something that people will say, "Oh, wow." We never wore a beret. We never thought about wearing a beret. But then when you see them and you see them on all these beautiful ladies and handsome men, you're like, hey, this is something new
Literally,
that could
it
complement
it
my style.
elevates your look, and
Hmm.
you made, like, a couple of, like, really amazing points. I mean, like, you the pioneer, like, always coming out with, like, that first move that just completely sets off, like, a whole, like, generational movement, and I absolutely adore that about you. I mean, like, who would have thought, like, in the hip hop community and the Black community as well, like you said. I mean, like, who would have thought? Because most people, they just sell, the basic, t-shirt, hoodies.
Right,
Sometimes they'll collab with like sneaker
right.
brands and stuff, which is like cool, but having that one piece that really like stands out and also elevates you and gives you like yet another dimension to you, it's just I mean, that's absolutely incredible. And your berets look like amazing quality too. Like when I was in Paris, like all the
Thank you.
berets literally looked like they were made of cardboard. Like no hate or anything, but like they didn't
Right, right. They're just like simple, just straight there, and like they
literally
sit
they're
on
like
top
so
of your
like
head.
it's like
Yeah, 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 yeah.
literally
Exactly.
it's like that.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. Yeah, my berets are comfortable. You could fit them around your head. You could wear them however you want. You could wear them like a chef.
they're
You could
super
wear
cute.
them like you slick
Like a
Rick.
chef.
Thank you. Yeah. Weartams.com. When you visit there, that's where it will take you to the Amazon store, and you have 10 colors of your choice.
Nice. All right. Okay, so we only have 9 minutes. Again, I wish we had like 9 days, 9 weeks, but 9 years. But I do want to dedicate this time, literally. I really enjoy talking to you. You're absolutely amazing. But I do want to dedicate this time just for you to talk about literally anything that you want. Also, I'm so sorry for my trash internet.
No, it's okay.
What was I gonna say?
It
Do you
might it
have
might be
any
mine
advice
too.
for
I'm on
anyone who
my cell
wants to be
phone,
a
so I
diva?
don't know.
I'm sorry.
Yes. So for one, you must have confidence, can tell you something that you're not. Once you that full grown self-esteem, confidence, it really creates like a bubble. It creates a halo, sophisticated, intelligent person. Because being a diva is not always being a bad diva. It's always just being the diva that knows what she wants when she wants it. And it's not about being a, you know what I mean? It's just about demanding what needs to happen to make things right for yourself. Whether we're talking about education, health, entertainment, fashion, whatever it is, you know you're a diva at heart as long as you feel confident in yourself.
Oh my gosh, I absolutely love that. And that's so important to know because a lot of people can look at girls who embody that spirit and they can be like, "Oh my god, she's a oh my god, she's bougie, she's so full of herself." And I think that confidence
Right,
kind of can be intimidating, but it really is just kind of like a personal hurdle that people need to understand. I mean, like, you can't base your life around other people's validation or other people's opinions, or like, life's not just about money. It's not about what like the next person is thinking. It's like you have to take charge of your own life. And the only way that you can really do it is if you have like a positive self concept. And I think that's really about what it is. I mean, I feel like your music really is a call to action for people to embody a positive self concept at the end of the day, no matter if it's hip hop, no matter if it's EDM or trance or whatever. I mean, your music is literally all about like the spirit of being a diva, which is something that I'm absolutely inspired by. And I feel like my audience is equally going to be inspired by once they listen to your music and everything like that. So I really appreciate that mindset. I
oh.
really appreciate you, and I'm just so glad you're here right now.
Yeah, no, this is awesome. Thank you to you. Thank you to your audience, everyone who's watching this. Make sure you visit my website, keldamuzik.com. That's KELDAMUZIK.com. I like to call it the diva world because you'll get lost in everything that a diva is about, from my music, TV, films that I've been in, talk show, everything. Everything you want to know about Kelda Music Diva, it's there. Just oh, I have a series coming out with comedian Mario Hodge, who's like he's about to blow up. It's called The Hodges, and that will be streaming on Amazon Prime pretty soon. We just have a couple more episodes that we need to film, and it'll be, I think, a total of like 6 to 7 installments that will be on Amazon Prime. So you guys get to watch me in action again with my acting. And again, I play the wife, so I think I make a pretty good MILF. You know what I mean? So, and you'll also get to see the cameo of Tam's Berets in all the episodes. Again, just keep up with me on my website. You'll see my social media, which is IG at Kelda the Music, Twitter Kelda Music, YouTube Kelda Music Presents. Have great things in store for you guys. And
In the bio,
this has
guys,
just
in the
been
bio.
an amazing conversation.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you
yeah.
so much. Well, yeah, I can't think of any more questions. I really wish I could, other than, the basic, like, do you like acting more than music? But I feel like you're just like what's the female term for a jack of all trades? A Jill of all trades? I don't know. A diva. You're just a diva, like
A
at
diva
heart.
of all trades, a diva, multitasking diva, baby.
Yes, yes. The energy is just, it's absolutely amazing. It's healing, quite honestly. So
It's tough time. That's the right time
it's that
to heal, to
fun.
reflect on your accomplishments, your achievements. So remember that because the diva said so.
Yes, absolutely. The Queen Diva said so. Thank you. Thank you so, so much. All right. Well, we're going to wrap this up because there's only a minute left. I don't want it to cut you off at all. But once again, thank you so much. I really
Thank
appreciate
you.
you. I can't wait to connect again. I really hope that you can come on for another episode
For
sometime
sure.
soon. And just, you know, we'll catch up
Yeah,
eventually.
we'll do it. We'll
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah. I can't
All
wait.
right.
All right. I hope you have an absolutely amazing night, an absolutely amazing weekend. And
Thank
yeah.
you.
Diva signing off.
Same to you. Bye, you guys. Love you guys. And diva signing off, baby. It's Friday.
Woo! Thank
Oh,
you.
yeah. All right. See you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.